Alright guys, I've had a few people ask me doing the essences and stuff like that, so we're gonna do some essences and stuff like that. These are rough estimates to be taken with a grain of salt. These were done by the people over at Warcraft Priest, and we can see there's still a lot of stuff that they need to do. So we'll see where it goes from here. But to start off with is the Shadowy Crash build. So we see that Lucid Dreams, it's up there. I mean, number one, Lucid Dreams level one. It's better than almost everything else. It's better than anything you can get the first 2 or 3 weeks. Um, because Guardian of Azshara 3, of course, is off Mythic Queen, so you're not gonna get that anytime soon. Um, so that would be my go-to farm. Farm that. You could probably get rank 2 pretty easily before Mythic opens up, and go from there. As far as miners, I don't think anyone's gonna get to 55 quick enough before Mythic Raid. Of course, unless you're somebody in Method or something like that. But that's for another conversation. But as far as everything else, I mean, I would farm Blood of the Enemy, um, the Focusing Iris, right? That'd be the other two I would farm until Raid opens up, and you can get Guardian Azeroth. Um, so this is for the Shadow Crash build, but how about the AS build, Auspicious Spirits? Same thing. Memory of Lucid Dreams is going to be your top one by a lot. Level 1, it's up there. Again, Blood of the Enemy, and then, you know, Azurite Beam again. So, same thing. So, whatever you want to farm, it's going to end up being just as good for both. So, Lucid Dreams, Blood of the Enemy, and then Focusing Azurite, or the Focusing Iris, and then go from there. I do want to say, though, I'm pretty sure traits are going to change a little bit. I know a lot of people are running 3 Shadowy Apparition, 2 Chorus, 1 Whispers of the Dam. That's going to change, most likely, to 3 Chorus, 2 Shadowy, 1 Whispers of the Dam. Not a really big change, but still a change. I know a lot of people are, going to stick with the 3 Shadowy Apparitions, 2 Chorus, and that'll be fine. You should have that on backup because there are a few cleave fights in there for you to multi-dot. Queen's Court is one, Zakul's another one, Queen Azshara is another one. So I mean, it'll still be good. So those what are Memory of Lucid Dreams, Blood of the Enemy, and then Focusing Iris. Those 3, go for it. Shouldn't be a problem getting level 2 before raid. So we talk about this card here you get. This Trinket, you get it from, if you're Horde, the War Chief's Order. If you're Alliance, the Wolf's Offense. And this is all it is. No stats. You just get a red, a yellow, and a blue. That's it. So when we come down here to red, on use, dealing damage for 2.5 seconds. That sounds awful. We don't know what the cooldown is of it. It doesn't say. Is it 30 seconds? Is it a minute? We don't know. The other one, deal damage. That looks dumb, right? That just doesn't look good. Override a mechanical. I mean, you're not gonna use that. Critical heals. I mean, this is for Shadow Priest, right? We really shouldn't be healing. I mean, unless it counts off of shields. But let's see, increases your next heal. I mean, unless that carries over and your shields can keep increasing, but that looks awful as well. A stun. I mean, you can't stun bosses and stuff. So, I mean, that's interesting. Heal again. That's not something we're using. Heal again. That's not something we're using. Optimize secondary stats to match your equipped logic board, and you gain. Okay, so that's interesting. Basically, it has a chance to do your logic board, which I'm assuming is your yellow cards, which we'll get to in just a second. So basically, it'll optimize. Your spells have a chance to optimize all our stuff, redistributing our secondary stats to match the distribution on my logic board. That's and gain 240 additional. I mean, that's interesting. I don't know how good that'll be. Um, this is the one that matters. Overclock. Chance on damage to gain or healing to gain 10% haste. I'm pretty sure that can proc off of your shield. What'll be interesting is I think Lucid Dreams is the one that has a chance to heal you when the minor procs. So it could probably proc off of that as well. So that's gonna be good. Physical damage taken, that's a tank thing. Yeah, so just go with the overclock. Probably be the safe bet. Yellow cards. This just comes down to stats. Are you missing crit or are you missing haste? Whatever you're missing, grab that and hope you get a good offset. So, you want crit haste. This is the logic board you're gonna get right. The logic board. So this is what these logic boards is what this optimization is talking about. So, and then go from there and get what you need. The blue cards. This is all flavor. Whatever you want. Right? So anything that looks good to you, get it. You can looks like swim for almost ever, swim faster, hack creatures, and probably they become your pet for like almost like mind control probably. Neural silencer, can't get life gripped and stuff like that. Spare parts that might be good for the tinkering stuff on the island, but all this, a parachute when you fall. Again, all flavor, not to worry about it. If you want to know where all these essences are, there's this whole guide, and it tells you, essences by whichever ones you want to look up, lucid dreams, and it tells you what it does, major, minor, what class it is that you're playing, and where to get them, right? Tank only essences, healer only essences, and then DPS only essences. Same thing. You just click on the one you want, right? And you're like, okay, this is the major, this is the minor, and you get done with it. Or you can come down to the very bottom, and it shows you what you get from Mythic Plus, what you get from rating, so on and so forth, and just make a choice. Now, when it comes to your gear, so for Azshara gear, this is the helm from Raid, which you can see apparitions, chorus, overwhelming power. That's probably going to be best in the slot, and we can see that it drops off Radiance or Azshara. That's super early, right? One of the first bosses you get to, so that's good. The shoulders, however, Shadowy Apparition, Chorus, Elemental Whirl. It's probably going to end up being our best, but it's from Mythic Plus. So this is probably going to be what you spend all your tokens on to roll for, right? This is what you're going to gamble for, right? Okay, so your chest. This is Chorus, Whispers, Overwhelming, Resounding. This is probably going to be best in slot as well, because this is exactly what we're looking for. And this is from the raid. This is from Zakul. This is a second to last boss. This boss is, I think it's overtuned at the moment, but it's an interesting fight. That's for another topic. But so we see that 2 of our best in slots come from raid. 1 comes from re-rolling or gambling, whatever you want to say. So if you wanted to know what to farm, what to do, there you go. Get Memory of Lucid Dreams, get your Focusing Iris, get your Blood of the Enemy, whichever spec you want to go. Audacious Spirits, same thing. So hopefully this helped you guys figure out what you need to farm, what you need to get to. Again, you could just go figure out how to do it. I'll link some of this stuff down below if you guys want to look at it yourselves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there.